Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network. Joseph Zakshesky with you, where the IceHogs roll into Game 2 action against the Chicago Wolves with a 1-0 series lead. The IceHogs and Wolves got together last night out at All-State Arena, where the Hogs would gut out a 2-1 victory. Goaltender Colin Delia, monstrous performance between the goalposts, and defenseman Cody Franzen and Adam Clendenning would each have multiple points. And the IceHogs power play rolling right along. Both of their goals came on the man advantage. Well, after the game, we had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game, his take on Game 1 and what the preparation is going to be like rolling into Game 2 here this afternoon out at BMO Harris Bank Center.
Game, first of all.
Yeah, it was good. Made some big saves. I think it was a lot of clean looks, but relatively little traffic, which was with all the power plays they had, and they got some pretty good shooters. I think we got to be satisfied with that. But I think he did a good job of not turning it into more. I think he was very under control, and it was obviously felt good back there to see how confident he was.
Was it a gut feeling that made you guys go with him?
He's just been really good for a long time. So I think we talked about this before. We got confidence in both guys, but he's been excellent for a few months, and so we felt that he would do the job for us.
After that first period, you guys kind of stagnated the Wolves' offense for the rest of the game. What did you guys do in that intermission?
Sorry, I missed what you said.
After that first period, you guys were able to kind of stagnate the Wolves' offense for the rest of the game. What was the difference?
Yeah, I think the first couple minutes of the first, maybe we weren't quite ready for the pace, and they came at us pretty hard. I think after the first few shifts, we got up to speed and we started to take over. Nice to score on the power play. That probably made everyone feel pretty good. And then, I think 5-on-5 we didn't give them much. A couple situations in the third, right before the one penalty. I thought we were a little bit late, but overall, I thought defensively we were pretty tight and solid effort.
A couple quick power play goals really got you going. What was the key to the special teams tonight?
We broke pressure, shot the puck, had some net presence, and then you give yourself a chance. I think we had a couple other looks too that didn't go in, but with our power plays, we're trying to score, of course, but we want to generate momentum. We want to keep things going in the right direction, so hopefully we can pick up right where we left off, whether we score or not. And I think tonight overall we did that.
Seeing how chippy this series is going to be, what are you telling your guys to kind of stay focused for the next couple games? Yeah,
we want to be under control emotionally. I think we got to find that line of playing hard. I don't think we were over the line tonight. There's maybe a couple situations where we don't want to be shorthanded all the time, but I thought we were under control tonight, and we found a way to kill the penalties off, and that's enough.
In a short series on the road to start it off, it magnified Game 1 to get the win. How important was that?
Yeah, it's a big one. In a best of 7, you come in on the road. It's like gravy to win. It's not really like that in a best of 5, because all of a sudden we go back home and the pressure's on. So it was big. It doesn't mean if we would have lost the series, it would have been over, but certainly feels good to go back to our house in a good position.
Will you stress discipline and playing the same way you did tonight, because you can put a stranglehold on the series tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's we're not going to get too high or too low. We feel good about our game. We did what we had to do, and it's a short turnaround, so we'll enjoy the win, but it's all about right away. We got to start preparing. It's less than 24 hours, so we can't fall in love with our performance. Just get ready to do it again.
Goaltender for tomorrow to be determined, or have you already determined?
We haven't talked about it, but obviously Delia was good.
A big thank you to head coach Jeremy Colliton for joining us here for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game as the IceHogs get set to take on the Chicago Wolves in Game 2 of this best of 5 first-round Calder Cup playoff series. We'll be back with more. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.